Good day, viewers. You're welcome to King G tutorial. Tonight shall be considering the topic mole concepts. Mole concepts. A lot of students have difficulty in taking care of mole mass problem, but it's just a simple one. What is mole? We define mole to be the number of elementary particles as contained in carbon 12 of a carbon atom. The number of elementary particles as contained in carbon 12 of a carbon atom. What are the elementary particles we have in chemistry? The elementary particles include atom, molecule, and ion. Atom, molecule, and ion. Moving over to the formula for calculating mole. We have these formulas for mole. Number one, we have number of mole. Number of mole, we use the symbol N to show number of mole is equal to reacting mass all over molar mass. Reacting mass all over molar mass. We also have another formula to be equal to number of mole N. Remember, N is the number of mole. To be equal to number of particles. Number of particles. These particles include atom, molecules, and ion. Okay, all over Avogadro constant number 6.02 times 10 to the power 23. These two are the formula for used for calculating the number of mole. So since number of mole is equal to reacting mass all over molar mass, and number of mole is also equal to number of particles all over the 6.02 times 10 to the power 23, we can rightly say that here the reacting mass all over molar mass is equal to number of particles all over 6.02 times 10 to the power 23. You apply this formula in solving any problem at all that has to do with mole concept, with number of mole. You can use this to solve any problem at all. Okay, let's see a question on this. Let's see question. How do you apply this? Remember again, the number of particles here, like I said, can be number of what? Atom, can be number of molecule. It can as well as be what? Number of ion. Okay, so that in a question, if you ask calculate number of atom, you know that you can use this as what? Number of atom. If you ask calculate number of molecule, you can use number of molecule. If you ask calculate number of ions, you can use number of ion and calculate. All right, let's see examples of this. All right, here are the questions we have to solve. The question says calculate the number of moles present in the following substances. Right, following substances. We have A, 7.1 grams of chlorine gas, and B, 74 grams of calcium hydroxide. Okay, let's take up the first one. We say solution. Just take note of how we are to solve this. All right, we have A, 7.1 grams of chlorine gas. All right, Remember, we have to calculate number of mole. We have to bring in, okay, here is the reacting mass. Reacting mass, here we have reacting mass is equal to 7.1 grams. And you can calculate molar mass of this gas. Molar mass of chlorine gas. Molar mass of chlorine gas. Remember that the atomic mass of chlorine is what? 35, right? 0.5. Then multiply by 2, because you have 2 atoms of chlorine here. So this will give us 71. So this is 71 gram per mole. In order to calculate up the number of mole, we have to bring in our formula. Number of mole is equal to the reacting mass all over molar mass. All right. So we have number of mole to be equal to reacting mass is 7.1 all over molar mass. Molar mass is 71. When we divide this up, we'll have what? 0.1 mole. This becomes our answer. 0.1 mole. I hope that is understood. Let's see the second one. The same thing goes here. We have B, 74 grams of calcium hydroxide. All right. So the reacting mass of this has been given already. Reacting mass has been given already as 74 grams. Okay. Then we go to the molar mass of this compound. Molar mass of calcium hydroxide. We calculate it by having the atomic mass of calcium is 40, right? We add it to how many atoms of oxygen? 2. That is 16 atomic mass of oxygen times 2. Yeah. Right. Here the next is hydrogen. Hydrogen has atomic mass of 1, and you have it to be 2, and plus 1 times atomic, that is the number of atoms of hydrogen. So this answer will give us 40 plus 16 times 2 is 32 plus 1 times 2 is 2. When we add it up, we have it to be what? 74 grams per mole. Okay, going back to our general formula, number of mole be equal to reacting mass all over molar mass. Okay, our reacting mass is what? 74 grams, and our molar mass is giving us what? 74 grams per mole, right? This is grams. So our grams will cancel out gram. So while our number of mole N is giving us what? 1. So number of mole is what? 1. Just go with 1.0 mole. So for now, this is I will end it here for this particular class. We will watch out our video for other complex question that has to do with molar mass. That would be mole concept 2. Mole concept 2. So watch out for our next video. Goodbye for now.